Is it bad? In some ways, I was actually disappointed we didn't score more goals. But at least we managed the game effectively, I suppose. We're ahead of 2 big games coming up next week. Quite a boring second half, wasn't it? Right, I think we didn't have to. I think our title of the video is we didn't have to get into second gear. Rather, I think it was just that Sheffield Wednesday just looked so mentally shot and showed such a lack of confidence that as soon as we went ahead, it just looked like the energy had been sapped from the players. The energy. I mean, I was in the pub watching the game, so I couldn't hear through the telly what the atmosphere was like. But I imagine it wasn't particularly great. And I don't blame Sheffield Wednesday fans, by the way. But yeah, I mean, the first goal, from a defensive point of view, if I was a Sheff Wed fan, I'd be livid at the way that Dan Ballard was allowed to just have a free run across the box and connect with the header. And it was basically a free goal, really, when you think about it. But again, as a Sunderland fan, I am not complaining. And also, we kept a clean sheet. That's a good thing as well. That was good to get. Jack Clarke's first goal. He's just a quality player. And I still stand by what I said before. We need to be getting at least 20 million minimum with add-ons, or 25 to 30 maybe, whether that's in January or in the summer. Unless we get promoted. That's the only way I see us keeping him, unfortunately. But yeah, fair play, quality goal. And then obviously for the penalty, dispatches it with ease. My one slight, well, not complaint, but my one slight gripe is I would have liked Burstow to have taken it just to get his confidence up and get him off the mark for the season, because we do, as well as we're doing in terms of going forward and scoring goals, I believe we've scored 18 goals in 9 games, I think it is. So it's averaging 2 goals a game. I think we could do with getting some strikers on the off the mark rather, in terms of scoring goals. But I mean, the rest of the first half, I mean, we had a couple of half chances, and then the second half, bar 2 decent chances that Sheffield Wednesday had. One from Callum Patterson, which Anthony Patterson, it's a weird thing to say that, did well to save. And then there was another one where the ball went straight at him in stoppage time, I think it was, or towards stoppage time. Apart from that, it was a pretty boring second half. And we had a couple of chances ourselves, but so I was disappointed we didn't get more. But at the same time, with Watford coming up on Wednesday and with Middlesbrough coming up a week tomorrow, or basically a week's time, really, because people will probably be watching this on Saturday morning, it was important not to overexert ourselves. And by the looks of it, unless something's happened that we don't know about, we've come out of the game without any more injuries, which is a good thing. Hopefully Echo is going to be available and back for Watford, but we'll wait and see with that one. But yeah, we can enjoy the weekend now. And very quickly on Sheffield Wednesday, and people may think I'm blowing smoke up their backside, but to be honest, I don't really give a hoot. Sheffield, I have a lot of respect for Sheffield Wednesday after their fans had such humility when we beat them in the playoffs, when it would have been very easy to be bitter and have a dig at Sunderland. They had such class that I was glad they got promoted last year. And very quickly on their owner, because I have read the statement from earlier from people, Sheffield Wednesday fans, I've forgotten what your owner's name is, but comment down below, please, and correct me if I'm wrong on anything. But their owner's a disgrace. Based on what he's saying, basically he's saying because the fans have criticised him that he's going to withdraw funding from the club. Unless I've read it wrong, that is pathetic. Sheffield Wednesday are a big club, one that should be doing better than they are. And having got promoted from to the Championship, it seems the momentum's just gone, the energy's gone, everything's just been sapped out of the club. And I really do hope Sheffield Wednesday don't get relegated, because I've got a lot of time for them as a club. And you could tell straight away that Sheff Wed just didn't have any confidence or energy or anything once we went 2-0 up. And that's why I thought tonight it was so important to get ahead early to turn the crowd against the players, because had we gone 1-0 down, with Hillsborough's crowd behind you never know. Tonight was a potential banana skin, and thankfully we've avoided it. But yeah, Sheff Wed fans, comment down below what you think. All the best for the rest of the season, apart from the last game, obviously. But really do hope you find a way to get a decent manager in it to stay up, because, like I said, I've got a lot of time for you after the way you treat us in the playoffs. You're probably one of the most humble set of supporters I've ever come across, especially on social media, when we know that's pretty much lacking in money departments these days. But yeah, all the best for you. I really do hope you get better. I know that obviously times feel bad right now, and we've been there, but trust me, it does get better than this. Might not feel like it now, but it will. As far as Sunderland go, enjoy the weekend now. See what the Saturday and Sunday football brings. But yeah, up to 4th. Whether we'll be 4th come the end of the games, this weekend we don't know. But at least we're going to be in the playoffs, and it's good to put pressure on other teams before they play. Yeah, professional performance from Sunderland, and move on to Watford. As you guys know, nearly half of the people who watch according to the analytics are not subscribed. So if you're a non-subscriber watching this and you think I've earned it from you, hit the subscribe. It would mean a lot. And like as well if you wish to, because I'm trying to get journeys back from Hillsborough for everyone who went. And yeah. The lads, see you all on Wednesday and enjoy your weekend, everyone.